Hello, hello. Welcome. Well, thank you for joining me. I had allergies this morning. I was sneezing, sneezing, sneezing. I didn't think you wanted to hear that. So I'm a little late today. So today I want to talk about autumn equinox. I noticed television showing a lot of things about Stonehenge because that has something to do with autumn equinox. So did you know that there's a Stonehenge in Washington State? I believe it's Washington State. It's along the river. And the only thing is it's not oriented correctly, but it's a very nice replica. And did you know there was a Stonehenge kind of place, a wooden one, near St. Louis, and you could still go. Stonehenge was oriented as other locations around the world, so that on equinox and solstice, the sun would rise in a certain place and create light, usually across the surface of the standing stones or wooden structure. So it would mark the seasons, fall, winter, spring, summer. And it was a way to keep track of what was going on the calendar, and also a time to celebrate and a time to pray. So because of that, so much positive energy has been put into autumn equinox and all the equinoxes and solstices, then it's a very powerful time to pray. When I first started going to trance classes and classes in general with Sylvia Brown, and her spirit guides would come in, Francine, her main communicating guide, came in and had us do a special prayer she called petitions on a solstice. That was the first time we'd done petitions. And she said it was very powerful. And we didn't know, that it was every solstice, every equinox that had that power. But she said that doing the petitions, the prayers, at that point in time is more powerful. You have more grace from the Mother Goddess. I believe there's a mother side of God and a father side of God. If you don't believe that, you can let that, because this is Take What Rings True. Oh, my name is Teresa Micheletti, by the way. And this side is Take What Rings True, take what you believe, and let the rest go. So solstice and equinox are very powerful because so many people have prayed during that time and asked for certain things. And remember, if you're going to petition for something or pray for something, always say first, if it's for the greater good, and then whatever it is. Because you don't want to pray for something, get it, and then it makes your life worse. And I can give examples of that. So equinox. This is equinox, and some people call it equal day, equal night. But it doesn't really matter what you call it. It's just a mark in time, a mark in our linear time on Earth. And people put more power into prayers at this time. Hey, Paulette, nice to see you. So this is a time of harvest and honoring, giving honor to our Mother Earth, who really is a sentient entity, and our Mother Goddess. You can also consider Father God, that's fine too. But since this is Mother God's dominion, she travels in and out from heaven and down into earth, and she is the mover and the shaker and the one who grants petitions, grants prayers. If it's in your chart, do not change this. Do not change this illness I have. I want to go through it. Or do not let me move to Timbuktu. If it's in your chart that it's not supposed to happen, then she honors that request. Even if you don't remember it, she still honors it. You can ask for a miracle and change it. And if it's not set in stone, like, this will never be changed, then it can be honored. So sometimes it takes a while for it to be Mother Goddess may need to change other people's charts in order for you to get what you want, if it's for the greater good. So, autumn equinox is a good time, even though we're just past the official autumn equinox. Remember, all time is God's time. All time is now in God's time. So you can ask that your energy be added to other people's prayers and that their energy be added to your prayer or your petition for equinox if you have not already written out a petition, or you can mentally say it. So you're honoring the Mother Goddess, or the part of God that grants petitions, and you're honoring Mother Earth. And it's a good time to make offerings, because this is the time when we get things. This is the time when there's harvest. So people are getting food. People are getting things that they've asked for. It's a time of harvest. So think about representing your request. What is it that you would really want at this point in time? So think of an offering representing your needs for your mind, your body, and your spirit. So we ask for the earth to abundantly provide for our needs this year. That's a nice request. So use symbols. Give food to a charity. Give food to a homeless person. And that is a petition for you to have enough to eat. If you want more knowledge, then share your spiritual truth. That doesn't mean you knock on people's doors and tell them what you believe. That means you stand. Maybe you share a poster of something you believe on social media. Finances. If you want more finances, more money, more abundance, then give a little to someone. Give a little to a charity and ask that it be multiplied coming back to you. Multiplied tenfold, multiplied 100-fold. If you want to be more beautiful, then give someone a rose, give someone a flower with the intent that that feeling, that essence comes back to you. So think about, what is it that you need or want this year? And then symbolically plant a seed for that. Rahim, one of Sylvia's other guides, would say, if you want it to rain, pour a little water on the ground. If you want it to be whatever, think of a symbol and then put your power into that symbol and ask for it to be multiplied and brought back to you. We are so much more powerful than we think we are. We need to stop limiting ourselves. Now, that doesn't mean you give somebody $1 and you're going to become a millionaire. If that's not in your chart, it's not likely to happen. But you can become someone who's well off. You can ask. There's two major things that Ryan, spirit guide, master teacher, and also a member of council and on Nouveau. Okay. He said, don't ask for money for one bill. Don't ask for money to pay for one thing. Ask for perfect wealth. And perfect wealth is enough for your needs, enough to give some to others, and enough to have some fun, like go on vacation. So that's perfect wealth. And you ask for that perfect wealth for your entire lifetime. Now, the same thing, idea with perfect health. Ask for perfect health. Ask that you be well. Now, if you wrote in your chart, you're going to get polio and no one's going to take that away from you. Well, then that's in your chart. And you said, no one changed this. Then that's going to still happen. But the colds, the flus, the backaches, you can ask to have perfect health for the rest of your life. And you have to believe in it. You have to stand in that truth of it being possible. So think of honoring our mother side of God at this point in time when we're doing the harvest. Think of honoring Mother Earth, who is coming up in power right now. A lot of the darkness was just removed from the earth, and the Mother Goddess, the Mother Earth, is becoming more powerful, more able to do what she wants to do. And obviously, she's cleansing the earth, floods, fires, earthquakes, volcanoes, getting rid of the pollution that we've caused, the erosion that we've caused, and renewing the surface of the earth, but also renewing under the surface of the earth, under the crust. It's like a thin layer of darkness that was on the crust. The surface of the earth has been washed away. And now she is deciding when there's going to be a volcano. She is deciding when there's going to be an earthquake. It's already been written that the greatest probability is there will be a major earth shift, a major earth rift, like a separating of earth in the ocean, and that will cause a chain reaction. Lemuria is supposed to come up. Atlantis is supposed to come up. When those happen, when something, when you're playing in a bathtub and you're a little kid and you like sink something and then let it come up, a lot of water goes everywhere. That would be like a tsunami. So it's a cleansing. It also is going to cleanse the sky, the atmosphere in the sky, and help repair the layer of ozone. So this is a time of renewal. It's a time of harvest. It's a time of honoring. It's a time of deciding what are your needs and your wants, and make sure you always preface it with if for the greater good, because you don't want to get it and then make your life worse. But it's a very powerful time to pray. So you might want to spend some time today, if you didn't already write down or sit down and meditate on what you would like at this point in time, then you might want to do that. So I honor Mother Earth. I'm so glad that she's helping to renew our Earth's surface, and we're moving to that shift of time where the Earth is more beautiful, people are more friendly toward each other, more peaceful. I'm looking forward to the time of peace that's coming. Some Earth things are changing. The old ways are going away. The new ways are coming in. And I know some of us grieve and mourn the old ways, but some of it needs to go so that we can have a more peaceful point in time. I think of the Pax Romana, where there were hundreds of years of peace. So a beautiful earth and a beautiful time with people cooperating, being more community minded, helping each other. But to get from now to there, we have to get rid of some of the flotsam and jetsam. We have to get rid of some of the greed. We have to get rid of some of the hate. And that needs to bubble up to the top, to the surface, in order for it to go away. And we can see lots of examples of greed, lots of examples of hate, lots of examples of people being mean to each other. Their true colors are coming out. If you think right now, can you think of people who seem to be dark entities who have not accepted the light of God? They're not making sense. They're illogical. They're saying things that don't make sense. They're doing things that don't make sense. So they may be gray entities, can't decide whether to be dark or light, or they may be dark entities who have not accepted the light of God. So It's a time of change, but right now, today, take some time and just be quiet. If you meditate, then meditate. And just think, what is it you need or want, if for the greater good? And send out prayer, send out love, send out bubbles of love, send out bubbles of hope to everyone in the world. And the angels will deliver it. And then consider your inner circle, your family, your friends, your immediate community, and then work with that. You're not responsible for the whole world, but you are responsible for standing in your truth and for trying to make the world a little bit better. So you don't have to change everything in the world. You're not responsible for changing everything in the world, but you are responsible for standing in your own truth. Stand for what you believe in. That doesn't mean you have to publish a letter to everyone or write an essay, but it does mean you need to stand in your truth and be the real you, what you believe. And then think, what do you want? And make offerings in that space. You want to feel more beautiful? Give someone a daisy, give someone a rose. Put a flower in a vase for Asna, the mother goddess. You want people to have more food? Then give a can of food to Goodwill. Oh, I don't know if they take Goodwill. Anyway, to a charity, food bank. Give it to a homeless person. So think about what you want. Use those symbols to give so that you can receive more. So when you give, then you need to ask, you don't have to, but ask that it come back to you multiple fold, 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times back to you. And if you are giving to charity, it's often better to do it monthly, like $10 a month, because then you are emphasizing every single month that you're giving and then you're receiving. So rather than doing one lump sum for the year, which you can, that's okay too. But my suggestion is that you spread it out over the months so that it comes back to you each month. You can give food and clothing. Go through your closet and get rid of that stuff that doesn't make sense anymore. I love the idea that someone gave a while ago, putting everything in your closet and turning the hangers around. And then when you use that item, then make it be the regular way that you put a hanger in the closet. If after a year you haven't turned something around, maybe it's time to let it go. Sometimes when we don't want to let stuff go, it's because we have memories. Take a picture of it, put it in a scrapbook. You don't always have to keep the physical objects. So this is a time of harvest, a time of giving, a time of honoring Mother Earth, a time of asking our Mother Goddess and thanking her for helping us, the mother side, the feminine side of God, thanking God for giving us what benefits we have. I know I have shelter, I have food, I have friends, I have family, I have a means of transportation. I can actually drive, I can see, I can hear. I'm very thankful. So thank the Mother Goddess, thank Mother Earth, and we will get through this time, and we are going to a better time. And behind the scenes, little groups around the world, light workers that are not making it public, are helping to bring more light to the world, are helping to remove darkness from the world. So know that you can send energy to them. So whoever's working to help this shift, help this change, send them a bubble of love. Send your family and friends a bubble of love every day, or when you think about it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. And remember, equinox is a powerful time to pray, and so is solstice. And this is the time when you get more grace from God. So when you petition or pray for others, that also allows more grace to come to you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wish you an abundance of grace and blessings. Bye.